Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today is going to be a mini whip and chat of sorts. I want to share my 2025 goals with you guys, my diamond painting goals. And I've been thinking a lot about them for the past few weeks actually, and just kept going back and forth, couldn't decide. But now I am finally decided what I want to do for next year, and I am really excited about it. So I hope that you guys are too. And I am just going to work on my White Christmas. I'm still plugging away on this one. I was hoping to be finished by the end of the year. Honestly, guys, it's not looking very promising, but that's okay. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to carry this one into the new year, but we'll see. There's still a possibility that I can get this finished, and if so, that would be amazing. If not, I will just add it to my whips and I will continue to work on this and hopefully finish it in January. But I am loving this canvas. It is just so pretty. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click on that subscribe button, because I am going to have a post review on this one just as soon as I can get this finished, because it's so pretty and I just absolutely love this. It's from Dreamer Designs, and I love how these squares are fitting so nicely in here. So I cannot wait to show you guys what the end result's going to look like, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it as well. So let's start on my 2025 goals. And the first one is I want to complete 4 of my older Mandy Manzanos that is in my stash. And I started diamond painting, or more so collecting, at the end of 2020, and really didn't start diamond painting very hard until the end of 2021, because I was so busy in 2021. But I have still a lot of diamond paintings from that time period, and a lot of them are Mandy Manzanos. I do have some of the Princess panels. I've been putting those off and putting them off because you can't get those anymore unless you find them in a D-stash, and they don't cost hundreds of dollars. And I just want to savor those. But it's time that I work on them, and not all are the Princess panels. Most of them are, but not all are Princess panels of my older ones. But I have several. I'm just going to choose 4. I might do more, I don't know, but my goal is to have 4 done. And then also, I normally don't keep a tab on my diamond painting hours, but I'm going to start doing that in 2025. I'm going to see how long that it takes me to complete a diamond painting, just for the sheer fun of it. I also want to clock my hours. I would like to have a total of 500 diamond painting hours, and that sounds like a lot, but if you break it down by month and then really, by week, it's really not that bad. I do try to diamond paint about at least 2 to 2 hours a day, if at all possible. And then sometimes I can even do that longer on the weekends. So I'm going to see if I can do that. And I don't think that 500 is unattainable. I think that it's definitely attainable. It's also going to help me because we have sold our house. We're closing this Friday. I am so excited. So now we can just concentrate on other things. We've been so wrapped up for months on that house and hadn't been able to do as much in our new place that we're renting. And so I really think I'll have more time now to spend on diamond painting. So that is the second one. The third one is my goal is to finish 30 diamond paintings, It looks like 2024, I am going to complete 28 diamond paintings. Towards the end here, I do have some smaller ones, but I've completed some large ones too this year. So I am going to bump it up by 2. I'm going to try my best to have a combination of larger canvases and smaller canvases for 2025, because I do want to get some of my ones that are older out of my stash, and those aren't as large. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get at least 30. And then my fourth goal is I want to complete one mini kit a month. And most of the ones, actually all of the ones that I currently have, are from Paint Gym, and I have a bunch of them. I've been collecting them. I've done a few, but not very many. And so I do want to have one a month. I can work on those in the evenings, which I think that will be easy enough to do. I can work on the evenings with my family on those. I'm also co-hosting in February a mini diamond painting event. So if you would like to join, I am going to have details up sometime in early January for that event. And so that's going to go ahead and definitely get me one in January, because I want to have a completion for our event. Kim with Kimba's Crafts is going to be hosting with me. And again, if you're not a subscriber, click on that subscribe button so you will see when that event comes out. And that's going to be a lot of fun. We have some great sponsors already. So I am really excited about that. Really excited to figure out which one I'm going to work on. But that's going to be upcoming. And then my fifth goal is I want to slash my older stash from 2021 until 2023, that time period. And I believe all of the ones from 2020 are now out of my stash. Those were done in 2024. I either destashed them or I've completed them. If not, if there's still some in for 2020, then that will be added to that. Right now, I don't think there are any. We, as I mentioned, have recently moved and we have downsized. And so my husband has put all of my diamond paintings in the garage for now. And so I'm not sure what all at this point I have destashed. I don't know what all I have. And I'm going to be working on that as soon as he builds me a temporary bookshelf or a shelf in one of our closets here. And then I can go ahead, I can go through my diamond paintings one more time to see what all that I have. I did not keep up with them like I should have last year. Really, over the last couple of years, I've let my spreadsheet go. I have destashed quite a bit. I know in my mind what I destashed, but I'm just not sure what all I still have. So that will be another video that I will do once I get all of that organized. That's going to be a while, but that will be, I will decide then on my stash. I want to decrease the older stash by 25%, and that will also include those Mandy Manzanos. So that will help with my first goal as well. And then my sixth goal is I want to participate in more events, and I'm not going to do it for prizes, so it will be unofficially. Of course, the events that I am going to be co-hosting this year will be, of course, unofficial because I can't win prizes if I'm co-hosting, and I wouldn't want to. But I would like to look at more of the events so that I can plan better. I would also like to have less whips, maybe have one large whip going and then just a smaller whip, and then have my paint gems on the go. So we'll see if that actually pans out too. But that's not really a goal. It's just something that I would kind of like to do. But those are my 6 goals. So to recap, complete 4 older Mandy Manzanos. It's in my stash. Complete 500 diamond painting hours. I also want to complete 30 diamond paintings and complete 1 mini kit per month. I want to slash my older stash from 2021 to 2023 by 25%. And that's at least 25% because with us downsizing, it has become a problem on where I'm going to keep and store all my diamond paintings. So that's been an issue even recently. We may, whenever we decide to buy a house, we may buy something a little bit larger than this where we're renting now, but we may not. And I'm happy with the size here if we have a little bit more space for storage. If we can get my husband a building, an outside building or a basement or something like that, then I think that we would be absolutely happy. That is the plan. So hopefully my stash will decrease, but the only issue that I have, and it's not an issue, I am excited and grateful about it, is that for any of the companies that, I do PR with, or, if I am doing some sneak peeks, then I will have those to add to my stash. And if a company sends me a diamond painting, I'm going to eventually do it. It may not be in the year that I get it, but I'm going to eventually do it. So that may add to my stash. I am going to not go on a no buy, but definitely a low buy. I have set myself a budget, and that is another one of my goals. I'm not going to disclose my budget. It sounds like a lot, but I work an extra job basically for fun money, and I also make a little bit off of YouTube, and so I have the funds to buy extra diamond paintings, but I'm really going to watch between accessories. I don't need any more accessories. I like to buy a pen every now and then. I was doing the monthly pinscription with Enablers Outpost. I have so many pens now that I'm debating on continuing that or not. I'll have to decide pretty soon, but I'm definitely going to let you guys know whenever I buy something and how much that it is. And I may end up disclosing how much my budget is, but I don't want anybody to think bad, to think I overspend, or that feels bad that if they want to spend that much and they can't. So I'm trying to just keep that kind of quiet, but I'll let you know how much that I spend. And then at the end of the year, I will tell you, the end of 2025, if I went over my budget or not. So that's pretty much it. And I wanted to just come on here also and let you guys know that I'm thinking of you. And there will not be a whip and chat this week on Tuesday because I do have my premiere coming out on Tuesday. And it's kind of like a whip and chat, but it will be there from 1 to 2 Eastern time. And I'll also have the playlist, and you can just stay on that link and it will take you directly to the next person, the next content creator that's after me. And you can just sit and listen all day if you want to, starting with Christmas Eve and going into the day after Christmas, which is Boxing Day. And I am really excited for that. I hope that you enjoy that video. I will try to have another video out on Thursday, but with it being the holidays and everything, I want to spend some time with my family. We are closing on our house on Friday, so we may have to end up doing some additional things with the house. Not sure yet, other than having to go cross town for the closing. And we are fine with that because we are ready to move on into a new chapter for the three of us. Thanks so much for watching today. If you like this video, please click on that like button. That really does help me. Also, I would love to hear from you underneath comments if you are planning on having any goals or anything for 2025. I have goals. I should have said this at the beginning, but I have goals because that helps me to determine what I want to work on. It also keeps me accountable to myself. If I don't have goals, I will be all over the place. I need goals to keep me in line. I'd love to hear from you underneath the comments. I am really looking forward to 2025. I want to thank all of you that have been listening to me. This has been a pretty good year for the channel. I'm hoping that next year will be even better. Thanks so much again, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.